As our company, Fixed Performance, enters into its 15th year, helping dealerships improve their fixed ops, as its founder and president, I have to reminisce. I recall starting out without a single client and no recognition, to having a wait list and traveling around on a private plane for visits. Nobody in the car business can forget 2008 and 2009 when dealerships didn't even know if they would have the ability to order a car or even have their franchise. I recall the dealers' anxiety, expressing anxiety to me that they're waiting on a FedEx letter to see if they were one of the chosen ones that was going to be able to continue, or if they were one that was getting notification they were no longer going to be a car dealer. In those days, the wait list evaporated, and I could count our clients on one hand. Thankfully, the aircraft was sold prior to the major downturn to a Canadian firm wanting to map out the northern part of their nation. During that time also, I had a 4-bone fusion on my right wrist. They removed the scaphoid bone and screwed the remaining 4 bones together. So where people say, oh, I've got carpal tunnel, that section of bones in there, the very center of it is the scaphoid bone, and I had broken it. They tried to save it in a prior surgery, but basically that bone died. They removed it and screwed the rest of them together. I remember the surgeon saying that I was a candidate for an artificial wrist, but they don't make a good one yet. Really, the option was only that in my mind. Why would I put in an artificial wrist? They didn't have a good one. After the surgery, some complications became evident when the cast was removed. I had no use of my fingers. I couldn't even touch my thumb to a finger. Physical therapy lasted a year to make my fingers usable. I remember not being able to buckle a belt or tie a shoe, and if you're right-handed and you lose the use of your right hand, you can imagine what kind of a life-changing experience that is on its own, let alone facing the struggles of 08, 09 anyway, and dealerships being in such a struggle. They definitely didn't know if they could make payroll, let alone pay a consultant for advice. I accept and understand the limitations that will come with me in using my right wrist. And being right-handed, at times the limitations are frustrating, even when attempting to perform common tasks. Occasionally, if I bump it wrong or overuse it, pain develops that may last for a week. Throughout all of that, there were times I thought of failure. There were times of self-doubt and poor self-esteem. I kept going. There were many times I felt sorry for myself. However, the challenge was one that I often speak when I visit clients. How can I make the situation better and improve results for myself and everyone around me? This is where I've chosen to live, and whenever challenged, go back to that main common thread. Keep going. Our mission is to help as many dealerships as possible improve their fixed operations. When helping others is your purpose, it becomes easier to keep going. Thanks for your time and have a fantastic week.